This is Ludwig. He's one of the most popular YouTubers in the entire world. And he just tied the world record time for beating the first level of Super Mario Bros. The famous 1-1. Now, this isn't the first time that he's gotten a world record time. He's famously blazed through challenging games like Jump King, Getting Over It, Pogo Stuck, and even Only Up. Games that he's so frustratingly good at that he's even created his own gaming challenge called the God Gamer Gauntlet, which requires you to beat those 4 games in under an hour. And while that's cool and all for him, it's great or whatever, today is gonna be different. Because today, he's not gonna come out as the winner. Because today, I'm gonna destroy his time. And I'm gonna beat his record for the fastest completion of Super Mario Bros. World 1, Level 1. And I'm gonna do it in under an hour. Let me give you a little bit of backstory into how this all started. A few days ago, Ludwig got the great idea to see if he could train himself through repetition just like an AI can, and see if, by giving himself 100 chances at completing a task, would he see an improvement in time and skill from the first attempt to the last? Because, really, if an AI can do it, why can't he? So he settled on Super Mario Bros. 1-1. One of, if not the most famous level in games history. This is the iconic stage that was crafted by Shigeru Miyamoto to teach players how to, well, play Mario. It's simple in its design, yet perfect in execution. So, Ludwig began his challenge, giving himself 100 attempts to not only clear the stage, but improve with each run. And while he may have started slowly, he quickly began to see improvement. And it's at that point that he decided to make the attempt for the world record, because why not?
I think I could tie the world record for this run today.
And it was at this same point that I decided to beat him. So I began my attempt in the exact same way as him, and in the exact same spot. And honestly, while I consider myself to be pretty good at Mario games and platformers in general, I've kind of been out of practice, especially with classic Mario and even more so with speedrunning. But it didn't take me long to get back into the swing of things. I was running, I was jumping, I was stomping on Goomba heads, and while I started out slow, each run brought me closer and closer to beating Ludwig's world record time. Which, this is probably a good time to point it out, is all based on this little timer right here. You see, speedruns of 1-1 aren't counted by real-life time. They're actually based on the in-game clock in the top right corner, which starts at 400 seconds at the beginning of the level and counts down from there. The time I'm trying to reach is 3:70. That's the world record time, and that's the time that Ludwig hit on his almost final run. Yet for some reason, no matter how hard I try, and I'm trying my hardest here, I keep getting 369. Here's why. You see, when Ludwig was a little over halfway through his 100 attempts, he got the brilliant idea of reaching out to a Super Mario speedrunning pro.
So instead of wasting my next 41 runs, because we are damn near out of runs, let me call a Mario pro.
A pro that could coach him through the rest of the process and help him reach the world record time of 370. This, of course, is bullshit. Because the whole purpose was to do it in 100 attempts and learn through brute force just like an AI would. And the AI definitely didn't reach out to its AI buddies to figure out a solution together, so I don't know why he thought that was okay. But fine, whatever, it's fine. He got some coaching, good for him. Great, that's great, good for him.
Basically, I've been spamming in your chat a little bit. Maybe you saw that. I don't know. I was just like, this will be complete chaos without some information.
So while Ludwig essentially got handed step-by-step instructions on how to improve, I continued doing exactly what I had been doing up until that point. Just straight up fucking winging it. And I did the run over and over, every mistake a learning opportunity, every mistimed jump a lesson, every precise movement put into practice. But even still, attempt after attempt, like no matter what I did, I was ending up on 369. If I went over the Goomba, 369. If I killed the Goomba, 369. If I did the jumps poorly, 369. If I did it perfectly, I kept getting 369. And honestly, I started to think that I might never get that 370 because it just didn't seem possible. And with my self-imposed 1-hour timer quickly approaching the deadline, I was starting to feel hopeless. But then I remembered something that Ludwig said to his coach.
You wouldn't say
So-
my pipe game is bad, right?
The pre-pipe game. Well, I mean the pre-pipe game.
My pre-pipe game, godlike.
Godlike.
My pipe game?
Very non-godlike right now. But
How's my pipe game? 4 words that changed everything for me because suddenly it all made sense. I'd been trying to figure out if I could shave off a split second from jumping faster and maybe hitting the flag quicker, but that's not what mattered. What mattered most is this pipe right here. Enter the underground pound town. This is where shit gets real, and this is where you either make it or break it with your run. Because you can do everything perfect until this point, and everything perfect afterwards, but you won't get the world record unless you absolutely nail your movement in here. Essentially, what you want to make sure is that you go into this pipe with 385 seconds remaining, and you want to make sure you go through this pipe on the other end with 380 seconds left. If you waste a single millisecond, your world record run is over. And this is where I figured it out. Because no matter what I did, I always ended up finishing with 369, and it's because I wasn't nailing this room. I always entered with 385, but I always left with 379. And it's that tiny difference that almost blew this whole thing for me. But the problem was, even once I figured it out, I just couldn't quite get it to work. Run after run, no matter what I did, I always ended up with 379. And then I looked at how Ludwig did it. It seemed so simple. But no matter what I was doing, it just wasn't working for me. And with barely a minute left on my clock, I was about to fail at stealing the world record from Lud. But I had one more run in me, one more attempt to beat his time and claim the world record. This is that run. Okay. Ba-dip-bip. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, dude! Yes, dude! Yes, dude! Yes, dude! I knew it, dude! I could do it, dude! That's what's up! That's Mitch Jones! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, I did it, dude! I did it! That's world record pace right there. I beat Ludwig. That's world record pace. Ludwig, I challenge you to another speed run. Your choice. You tell me what it is. I'll beat you fair and square. Pick a time, pick a place. Let's do it.